All right, today I'm be introducing our new Stealth 7 gallon per minute soft wash unit. Before I show you this unit in action, I'm going to go over a couple of the components that went into building this unit. This unit is powered by a 7 gallon per minute 60 psi diaphragm pump, which is enclosed in this box and ventilated using this fan, which is wired in line with the 12-volt system. Over here is going to be the battery box, and like I said, powered with a 12-volt battery controlled with one toggle switch there. This is all on an aluminum frame with an aluminum Titan hose reel, which has a stainless steel manifold. I've also switched out the regular steel hose reel swivel and changed it out for a PVC chemical resistant swivel. This is going to come with 200 feet of Flexitrol half-inch hose. Also featuring a U-door gun. This gun actually has no metal components inside, so it's really going to work really well for a lot of the soft wash applications out there. Because one thing we did try and make sure on this unit is we eliminated as much metal as possible, and any metal components, for the most part, if they're not aluminum, they're going to be stainless steel. It's also going to come with a J-rod with 4 tips, and we'll go over that in a minute. Moving down the unit, we have a 3-way ball valve here for our fast flush system. What this is originally designed for is you could switch between drawing out of your chemical tank and maybe drawing out of a fresh water tank, so you could flush out your diaphragm pump after each use. There's going to be some people who can find a lot more uses than just flushing it out. You could even set one side up to a house cleaning solution and one side up for bleach, kind of switch between the two. Depending on your application, you're actually going to find a lot of usage for that system. Now that we've gone over all the components, I'm going to show you this thing in action. And believe it or not, this system has been running the entire time this video is on. But as you can see, it makes almost no noise, even with the fan running. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys today is the fan pattern. You'll use the fan pattern most of the time when you're up on the roof, you know. And I just want to show you what kind of coverage we can get. Even though the pump is designed to push 7 gallons per minute, we really don't want to put that much volume down at a time. In a soft wash setup, you could be looking at putting down too much product, which resolves in maybe, you know, bushes around the house dying, you know, brown spots in the grass. A lot of times that's putting too much volume down. So let's see what we can get out of this. So you can imagine the kind of coverage you'll get if you were up on the roof with this. You'd be able to do an entire 2,000 square foot roof in probably under 20 minutes. One thing I want to mention. Number one, the fan pattern, it's very direct. There's no fluctuation in my fan pattern. You know, we chose this tip very specifically for that reason. You don't want any fluctuation because you want to make sure you're putting down a consistent amount of product across the whole roof. Another thing I like to mention is the saturation. I'm not putting down enough product to create puddles here because we don't really want that much material up on the roof at a time most of the time. You know, a lot of problem guys are running into is they're putting too much product down at a time. Instead of maybe figuring out their mixture a little better, they're just dousing roofs, which is a big problem that people are running into they got to get away from. So that's our fan pattern. Now let's see what kind of distance we can get out of this same system. So I'm just going to change tips here, and first I'm just going to show you flat across the ground kind of how far I can go here. I got myself pegged at around 35 to 40 feet. Let's see how far I can go. And once again, I'm just going to hold it here. I want you to see how consistent that is. It's not coming back toward me. It's not going any further. It's very consistent. You know, that's one thing that's very important in these types of systems, that you're able to maintain a consistency. Getting a little wind to my back here, it's kind of pushing me a little further. But you can kind of get an idea there how far we were just able to spray with this system. I would say that's easily 35 feet. Now let's see how far we can go straight up the roof. I have a pretty tall 2-story building here. This is much taller than a regular 2-story house. And let's see if I can get over my gutters. Even with some wind that we're having today, I am able to get there to the very top of my gutters, even over the roof line. So if I were trying to clean gutters, clean a fascia on the 2nd floor, you know, I'd easily be able to get my product up there. And if I didn't have some wind right now, I could pretty much guarantee I would get clean over my roof without a problem. You know, it definitely has the power to get up there. And right there, I'm getting over the roof now that the wind has died down. Besides just soft wash, or, you know, a lot of people are soft washing roofs, this could be used for a multitude of applications. This could be used in a car wash application. A lot of car wash guys are still using pressure washer pumps that are gas powered engines. Really unnecessary at this point. A system like this is all you really need to do a car wash, especially if you were in a garage. You really don't want that gas engine running in a car wash. A lot of you guys working out of garages, enclosures, this would be a great system. This will be perfect for fertilization and pesticide also. Any kind of applications like that, this would be perfect. I've actually got this on the back of a Gator ATVs for some country clubs here in my local area, and they love it. Just to show you what I would do with a roof wash or a house wash, let's say you go into a house that has some cedar siding or, you know, some vinyl siding, and you wanted to clean it with some house wash. You know, I could very quickly and easily get really good coverage here with this type of system. Once again, one of the more important things is not oversaturation. You know, I don't want gallons and gallons of material running back down my wall, you know, getting down into the grass and into the bushes, you know. So that's one thing we designed this system for. If I wanted to clean stuff up from the floor, as long as my chemical mix is right, there's definitely a ton of work I can get done without ever stepping up on a ladder. And that, in a nutshell, is our new Stealth Pro 7-gallon a minute soft wash system. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call or shoot us an email. Visit us at jnequipment.com if you have any questions.